Hi, Kenny. Welcome to our Buffs recap here at 850KOA.com and CUBuffs.com. For Larry Zimmer, I'm Mark Johnson. Buffaloes fall as they return home and lose a 36-31 contest to Oregon State Beavers in the Pac-12 today. And partner, was a ball game in which the Buffs came out slow, fought back, took a halftime lead, fell behind the third, and the comeback came up short.
Yeah, they did, and I honestly thought they were going to win the game. They did what they had to do. They went down and scored. Then it wasn't an onside kick, but it was a very effective kick.
Yeah, squib
and
quick.
the squib, and they put Oregon State deep in their territory, got the ball back, and got it back at the 45-yard line of Oregon State. And they run 4 plays and can't do anything. That's really tough, because I really thought they had a great opportunity to win the game, and you can understand why they're so disappointed. Maybe even more so than last week.
Yeah, I think that might be the case. You know, there's somebody once said the little things are the big thing, and I think that's the case for this team. You saw situations, you saw running backs dropping footballs. One of them in that crucial final drive for the Buffs.
Right.
Players not getting out of bounds, maybe missing a tackle here or there. The inconsistency. I think this program has made a lot of progress, but the inconsistency still continues to be a problem.
Well, Coach says you got to score over 30 points to win, and I'm beginning to agree. I think you do, even though they did that today, but they still lose the game. So defensively they have to do it, but this is a good offensive football team. And I thought, Sefa Lufau said after the game, well, they were double teaming Spruce, so I was obviously looking for him, but I was looking elsewhere, and I thought they were pretty effective. McCullough had a strong game, and Shea Fields caught a couple of big balls. So I think they're making progress. Over 400 yards again, 5 straight games.
Yeah, 5 straight games. First time that's happened since 1996, so it certainly has been a while. The problem with this becomes this. We can talk about making progress. We can talk about losing close games. But at some point in time, close in no cigar doesn't add up to W's, obviously, and that's a problem.
You got to get the win. I mean, they've come so far, but every week, if you fall short, you go into that locker room saying, well, I'm not sure I want to work all that hard anymore if we're going to still end up losing. So you got to get the win. You got to get a reward, and that's the reward for this football team. Will it be easy? No, but hey, we saw a lot of upsets this week. That teams, I think, went in there not thinking they really had a great chance to win. So it can be done, and I just have to put it all together, 4 quarters.
Kind of interesting, after the ballgame in our radio postgame show, Chad Brown, who has been in plenty of locker rooms over the course of his career, obviously. In fact, doing the broadcast with us for 3 years, said it's the most emotional locker room he's been in 3 seasons with us on the broadcast. Now, there's one of 2 ways that can go. You can fall apart, as you're talking about, or it can be galvanizing. I thought it was interesting. Chad said, I kind of sensed that this was a pulling together moment for the Buffaloes.
I don't think with this coaching staff and with this group of young men who we know fairly well, I don't think they're not going to fall apart.
Yeah.
No, they're going to continue to push forward.
Yeah, I can see that as well. But the Buffaloes do lose once again. And now it's a bye week, and so they've got 2 weeks for this to sit in the pit of their stomach. 2 weeks from today, in fact, the Buffs will be at the Coliseum as they'll take on a top 20 team, and the USC Trojans won't find out a kickoff time until this coming Monday when the Pac-12 announces those times. But until then, the Buffaloes are 2-4. They're 0-3 in Pac-12 conference play as they fall to the Oregon State Beavers here at Folsom Field, 36-31. For Larry Zimmer, I'm Mark Johnson. Thanks for joining us on our Buffs recap here on 850KOA.com and CUBuffs.com.